Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
These are the hills leading up to the Wartburg Castle where Luther was hid back in 1521. What happened in these hills is an amazing, classic, historical example of the lesser magistrate doctrine in action. The lesser magistrate doctrine is simply that when the higher ranking civil authority makes unjust or immoral laws or policies, the lesser or lower ranking civil authority has both the right and duty not to obey the higher authority, and if necessary, to actively resist him. Well, in the year 1521, Martin Luther was on his way back to Wittenberg, and he stopped here at Eisenach on May 2nd to preach a sermon. The next day he received a secret letter telling him to travel less traveled roads as his life was in danger. When he left on May 4th, he was abducted. But it wasn't bad men. It was actually the lesser magistrate, Frederick the Wise. He was the one who abducted or feigned Luther's abduction in order to protect him. Now, Frederick the Wise, as a lesser magistrate, was directly under the authority of Charles V, who had ordered Luther's arrest, apprehension, and he would be executed as a notorious heretic. But instead of obeying Charles V, Frederick the Wise, Elector of Saxony, a lesser magistrate, instead abducted, quote-unquote, Luther and put him in the castle of Wartburg in order to protect him from being captured and put to death. Nicholas von Amsdorf was privy to all this. He was Luther's friend, traveling with Luther from Worms back to Wittenberg. He may have been the one who gave him the secret letter to take roads less traveled, because he was privy to this fake abduction of Luther. Nicholas von Amsdorf is buried here in Eisenach in the Church of St. George. So lots of history is here in these hills, showing the doctrine of the lesser magistrate in action. Luther spent the next 10 months in the Wartburg Castle writing the New Testament into the German language.